I'm live. All right. So this is my first live recording, and this is going to be cryptocurrency news, Bitcoin news, altcoin news. We've had some crazy happenings in the cryptocurrency world the last couple days, specifically the last 3 days. A lot of alternative currencies have had huge increases, 30%, 40% increases, and we're going to get into that. And I mean, people are becoming millionaires here. Guys, if you're not trading currencies, I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm not telling you buy Bitcoin, buy Litecoin, and I'm not telling you that. But if you are not looking into this, if you're not trading this, you are missing out on a huge opportunity. This is like being a part of the New York Stock Exchange in 1850. Like right after it comes out, people are just becoming anyone who moves to New York becomes a millionaire like that. So guys, people are taking advantage of this. People are becoming millionaires and billionaires, and this is really where the new banking is. You no longer need a $10 million bank to loan people money and operate like a bank. You can open a coin. I mean, coins I think are being created for about $100,000 each. But I think it's open source code. I'm not really that technical, but I will try and dig into that so that we can get some good information as I do more of these videos. But let's go ahead and start talking about the big winners of the day. So I'm going to flip this thing around. And okay. Let's see. I know this is a chart and you can't really see too much, but we're going to dig in. All right. So this is the Bitcoin chart for this week, the last 3 days, I think. Hang on. Let me just make sure it's the last 3 days. Here's the week. So you can see it's been pretty flat, but notice it's $73, $71, $7,500. That is way up from where it's ever been. And you know, guys, Bitcoin has, and I'll show you that. I'll show you what has just happened to Bitcoin. Anyone who bought in here, 3,000, this was a month ago. A month ago, people were buying it for half the price. So a lot of people doubled their money in the last month. That's serious cash, guys. That is serious cash. All right, but now I just want to talk to you guys. All right, and I want to talk to you guys about this right here. What am I using? Bitfinex. Bitfinex. This, I think, is probably the best trading platform out there. It's got about 13% market share as far as I'm concerned. There is a couple other ones. There's Bitstamp, GateHub, BitHub, which is that's a South Korean one. It only trades with the South Korean won or whatever it is. I think it is won. But Bitfinex, I believe, is the best one, and for a couple different reasons. It's got a large variety of different trades you can make. So you got Zcoin, you got Ripple, you've got, a long list. And you can trade for US dollars or Bitcoin or Ethereum for a lot of these. So, this is a nice platform to use. All right, so we're just going to look back. So just today, I'm going to flip this back to me. Today, we've had some big winners and pretty much no losers. So as Bitcoin skyrocketed, it's kind of plateaued recently. The last week I showed you that chart's flat. Instead of that curve continuing, I think a lot of that money has gone into the alternative currencies. In the last couple days, we've seen some major increases. And I just need to look at my numbers here. All right, so let's, I'm flipping you back around. Check out these charts. These are some serious charts. People are making millions of dollars. In 3 days, back to me. 3 days, people are becoming millionaires in the last 3 days. Watch while I show you. 40% increase in people's portfolios. Here we go. So XMR right here is Monero. They, in the last, just this week, I'm going to show you this week's chart. Boom, from 85 to over 120 for a moment. And guys, that's a 40% increase pretty much. That's a 43%, it's nearly a 50% increase. I think that's 43% increase about. And all right, so that's just insane. 43% in a week. I mean, and half of that was done in this, look at that. Most of it was done in the last 3 days, just like I said. Okay, so Litecoin, going to Litecoin, oh, wrong one, here we go. So this is the week for Litecoin. And in the last 3 days, boom! The last 3 days, Litecoin has gone up 18% from 55-ish to 65-ish. Guys, 18% of your money right like that. If you're in cryptocurrencies this week, I mean, you made a lot of money. All right, let's hit Ethereum. Ethereum in the last week has gone up 10%. Now, I'm going to flip this to percent. You're seeing 12% right here in the last 7 days. Guys, that is huge money. That's huge money. And right here, you're buying this for like 320. It was down at 300. That's 296. So that's about a 10% gain. That's not the biggest one. Let's take a look at a crazy one. The Monero was seriously, that's the one that's gone off the chains. That's the big winner of the week. Oh no, the biggest winner of the week was Aventus. Aventus coin is up 60% in the last 3 days. In the last 3 days, look at this. 55, boom. Crushes 60% right there. And you can see it's just a few big buyers with the volume. And but guys, this is millions of dollars being made. Those people are buying in. If you were early, that's the key. And that's the key to all of this trading. If you want to make money, you have to be early to an asset before everyone piles in. You can't be the guy who's like, oh, well, everyone's buying Bitcoin, so now I'm going to buy Bitcoin. That's how you lose money. That's how you buy an overvalued asset and it falls. What you want to do is be the one listening to the whispers and predicting where the money is going to flow. And so I want to show you one more coin. This is BT2. I don't know if you guys heard of the, if you heard about the Bitcoin fork, the hard fork, that was going to be, I'm actually not exactly super clear on that. I need to do more research into that. But as far as I'm concerned, it was connected to this BT2 coin because as soon as the news got out that the hard fork was canceled, which I heard that 6 people canceled the hard fork. I need to read that article as well. But after just 6 people canceled the hard fork, check out what happened to BT2. Boom. 90%. Here, let me get out of percents. From 1,000 down to 100. 90% of the value of BT2 was just erased instantly, and that was just on the news that Bitcoin fork was not happening. So I'm gonna flip you around one more time. So I hope you have appreciated this. I really enjoyed digging into the numbers. I'm going to become a somewhat of a day trader of cryptocurrencies because there's just so much money. I mean, you can go to work every day, you're gonna make a little bit, but you're compounding that work once you invest it into your cryptocurrency, assets, once you, your portfolio. And that's the thing, like, these are riskier assets, these are riskier bets, they're bets. You don't know, 90% decrease we just saw in BT2. So you can go all in and lose it all, but there are lots of people making millions of dollars, and there are actually some really solid bets. So, if you want to talk about Bitcoin, there's $120 billion in Bitcoin. That is a huge company. That's a McDonald's. If you want to talk about Ethereum, there's $30 billion in Ethereum. That's a Ford Motor Company. If you want to talk about Ripple, or you want to talk about Bitcoin Cash, or those are like $10 billion, $8 billion coins. I mean, you're talking. Well, what's a good comparison to a $10 billion coin? That's like Red Robin or something. That's I don't know why I keep going for foods. It's a Taco Bell. Guys, no, it's not Taco Bell. All right. So that's all. I'm starting to ramble, and now I'm going to head out. So I really appreciate you watching. I'm going to come out with more Bitcoin news, more cryptocurrency news, and keep you posted. Let me know in the comments below what you thought was helpful and where you want this to go, where this conversation should go. I'm not in charge. You guys are. So have a great day. Happy Bitcoining.